enough to bring it back to the app and talk about it.
Right. So here it is, though, Kimmy J. If you felt disrespected, you should have just came to me and started talking to other people about it, right?
But
But
again, I didn't feel it wasn't that much of a fucking big deal that I needed to bring it back to the app or anything else.
So then it
It
shouldn't have
just
been that
sucked.
much of a big deal to talk about her behind her back either.
yeah,
I wasn't. All I said was I can't talk to my friends about things
that's still
and
talking.
say that it's really not though because I wasn't talking
You
shit.
know,
All I
I'm
said
not
was I
even
felt
that hard of a.
disrespected.
I'm not even that
And
hard of a person to talk to, Kimmy J. Like, yeah, I like
I
you.
listen, I understand that and I'm in the lies all the time. It's just
Right.
it's wild to me. Like if again, if it was that big of a fucking deal to me, I would have said something to you. I did. I felt fucking disrespected.
But
Because when
Right.
I
Kim, you
came
were
into
So
the bar,
Kim, you were upset.
you
That's why I was like, you guys go to Nicole,
kicked
talk
me
to
out of my.
Nicole.
You kicked me out of
if
your
I
bar
felt as though it was that big of a deal, I would have done just that. I would have.
Right, but
And
then you got Allison over here, trying to. You haven't treated me different a little bit. Allison's the one that's been fucking going at me different, and I don't know what for. I don't do nothing. That live the other day when Sissy was in there, it was just like I don't understand. Like if you hate somebody, you don't like somebody, what the fuck are they doing in your life? A liar is a liar. Sissy
Okay,
and
but
Allison knows.
Shireen, I'm going to say this, and I said this the other day. It was not my live.
Oh, you
So
And
always say that,
Kimmy,
Allison. You
hold
always
on
say
one
that.
second, guys. Hold on one second. Kimmy, I just
Wait,
want to tell
wait.
you
I
something.
want
One
to
thing.
handle one thing at a time.
Right.
I can't
That's what I'm
hear
saying.
anything.
So
Go
Kimmy,
ahead.
what I want to say to you is that so I get it. I get where you're coming from too. Like it wasn't a big deal, and I get that. And you're just expressing to your friends things. But here's the thing, right? So even though you weren't talking shit, for future references, if you feel disrespected by someone, right? And even though it's not a big deal or not, maybe you should discuss it with that person because if you don't discuss it with that person and it happens to happen again, they won't know to correct it, or you can never correct it if you don't make someone aware that you felt disrespected, whether it was big or little. What's big to you could be little to her. But if you don't make someone else aware of crossing your boundary or disrespecting you, it can become repetitive because you're not expressing that you felt disrespected. Expressing to your friends that somebody else disrespected you is not going to help the fact of them not to disrespect you again. You have to be vocal to that person. So I get you were expressing it and it's not a big deal. But if it's not a big deal and you really didn't think, then there was no reason you couldn't come to Nicole and say, hey, Nicole, I just want to let you know that you did such and such and I felt disrespected by it. And I just want to let you know it's not a big deal and I'm not trying to come at you or anything, but I just let you know that you said I liked red and I don't and I felt disrespected. Just using that as an
Well,
example.
that's fine, and I'll tell her. I'll reach out to her and tell her exactly what she said and what happened. I'll do that. But again, I didn't think it was such a big deal that I spoke to my friends about something,
It's not that,
and
Kim. I'm not saying that it's a big deal that you spoke to me. It's just like I didn't like the way that you were feeling when you were in the live. Like, people were ignoring you. So that's why I went and I spoke to Nicole myself. I told you guys, go
and it
speak to her. You
was
guys, you,
listen, it was fucked up because after that live, every fucking time I came into that live, I
uh,
would say hey to people. Nobody would say a fucking thing until that day that Nicole finally said hey. And then all of a sudden, everybody's saying, hey, hey. And it was sad because then I got people saying, oh, your master has spoken, so now they can talk to you. There's no fucking master. Nobody tells me what the fuck to do.
So who cares
It
what
was just
people think,
crazy to
right?
me that nobody would fucking talk to me or Allison until you said hi. And again, I know you don't pay attention to the comments half the time, and that's fine. It's not a big fucking deal. But the fact that nobody, I would at people to say hi that I always fucking said hey to in the live, and then all of a sudden nobody would say anything until that
Okay,
day that you
so
said hey to me, and then people started saying hey, like that's
So hold
crazy
on,
to
you're
me.
not gonna just talk over me, my live, okay? First of all, you allowed somebody to disrespect your friend next to you and her child to sit in a box. So I came in there and I got booted. I got disrespected. You allowed her to stay
I
there.
didn't boot
Hold on.
anybody.
Hold on. It was your fucking live. You allowed her to stay there after she told me to go myself, right? Which I don't care because I say it all the time, right? but you allowed that, right? You allowed
I
that.
ended that live
I
literally
felt
2.5 minutes
disrespected as
after
well.
that.
Let me finish. I felt disrespected as well. And I voiced that very loud. It's not my problem if people started seeing you move funny and stop talking to
It
you. That's
wasn't
not my
moving
fault.
funny.
That was weird. That whole live was weird.
There was a
Everything
reason
else,
why she was there, and people fucking knew there was a reason why
well,
she
look
was
how
there.
it turned
It's not
out for
my
you,
fault
right,
that that
Denise?
wasn't told to people.
Listen, I didn't call you in here to argue. Just don't talk about me, period.
Listen,
Don't
I
talk
didn't
about
talk about anything except to my friends that I felt fucking disrespected. I'll message you exactly what was said.
Well, I'm not a hard person to talk to. I'm really not. But when you come in here hot the way you are right now, and you're over talking everybody, then that's where I have a problem. I don't have
I
a
didn't
problem with
overtalk
you.
anybody. When did I overtalk somebody?
Yes,
Because
you
I couldn't hear
are
what was
over
saying when
talking. You're
everybody
over
was yelling?
talking me. God damn it!
Give me a fucking break. This is crazy.
All right, then get out of here. I'll give you a break. All right, Allison.
So I don't know the ins and
Let
outs.
me
I
share it,
literally
Allison.
just woke up. I didn't go to bed till after 6 a.m. So I
Right.
am just waking up and I got a bunch of messages. And let me state this before I go any further. Nobody can share the live to me unless you share it to me via Messenger, Snap, or whatever. My DM access
Listen,
on
I
this
don't give a
account.
fuck about all that. I don't care about that. I care about you running your fucking mouth and telling people to be careful of me and running your mouth. You understand? That's what I care about.
So what I yes, and I'm not going to say that I didn't say that, but I say that about everybody, just like you do, just like you do. I have been burnt on this app numerous times. That's all it's just out of my own experiences. I say that to
Allison,
everybody.
who have you been burned by?
Right. So, what was your experience with Nicole for you to say that? Because Nicole doesn't say just like you do. Nicole
She's
says it about people she has had experience with. So, what is your experience with
Well,
Nicole for you
Nicole
to
will
say
say,
that?
don't trust anybody, is what she says. Don't trust anybody. And unfortunately, I have trusted people on this app and I've been burnt. And I'm not going to say that I didn't participate in things. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a guiltless party. I
What does that have to do with
participated in them.
Nicole?
I'm sorry?
What does that have to do with Nicole? Why did you
I was
say?
gonna say Nicole says don't trust anybody. You said to watch out for Nicole. You specifically
I
pointed
said
that
it
out.
about everybody. It was, and yes, I mean, it's not specifically Nicole. It's everybody on this app, man. It's everybody on this app. It's not just
Well, you
Nicole.
were
It's not.
listen, don't act like that. You were speaking on me. You were speaking on me. So don't you dare do that. I ain't Medusa, okay? You got the wrong fucking one right now. You should have came to me if you felt a certain type of way and we wouldn't be here right now.
And you're right.
Don't
And you know
talk
what,
about
Nicole?
me, talk to me.
And
yeah. Instead of
Nicole, I'm
making
going to
me
tell
feel
you,
like shit, instead
this
of
is
making
one of
me
my
feel like shit,
downfalls.
like it's my fault that I did something.
Shireen, I didn't say you did
Yes,
anything.
you
I've
did,
never,
Allison. You've been treating me like that ever since. Like, come
Shireen,
on, man. It's not my fault that she fucking snapped at you because she was sticking up for me. That's your problem. Why y'all making me feel like bad for it?
I did
I
not
have
even
never
tell
blamed
her I was
you.
let me
Sorry.
explain something to you. I never told her I was going in a box to stick up for her child. I ain't never had a conversation about me doing anything for her.
I
I did
believe
that
that.
all on my own.
I 100%
So
believe
stop
that.
mistreating her.
It, okay. A, I have, I don't understand why Shireen, you and I can't talk about this privately, but that's fine. But
What
I'm
the
be
fuck are you talking about privately? You haven't been responding in that group chat with me, Kim, and nothing. You haven't been saying shit. The only
Kim,
one that's been
or
talking to me is Kim.
go look
Fuck
at how
out of
you
here,
talk to
Allison.
me in
Don't
those
try to come.
messages. Go
Yeah,
look at how.
how'd I talk to you? You want to know why? Because you were sitting there talking about Sherry. I don't like that shit. And I told you, Allison, stop.
But it's
Allison,
okay
stop.
when you
You're
talk
blowing
shit
my
about
high.
somebody,
You're
Shireen.
blow.
Come on, man.
Dog,
Like
you
that's
doing
what
it.
you're being a hypocrite.
Who do I talk shit about? What did Sherry do to me that I gotta fucking hate her. I don't follow you,
My
Allison.
feelings were hurt by Shirley,
Okay, but
and
you
you
kept
don't
doing it.
understand the ins and outs of things.
But
I've
you kept
discussed
doing it.
bits and parts of it with you.
Okay,
It
what did you say?
happened
And what
one
did you say
night.
to me? And what did you say to me when I responded to her with a heart? You go, oh, you just had to respond to her. Like, come on, Allison. Come on, man. I'm not a little kid, girl. I can fucking do what the fuck I want. Come on, man.
But you expect us to have your fucking back.
You know
Quit
what? Don't have
yelling
my.
at
You
her.
never have
God
my
bless.
fucking
Talk
back.
normally.
Talk with respect.
Man, like,
You don't have my back.
and you don't have mine, Shireen.
Yep. Oh,
You
you don't.
guys sat with the very person that went at her child. Don't do that, Allison. If you really want to get into it.
Okay, and let me say this. And I'm going to say the exact same thing because I didn't know Kitty was going to be in the box. But I can be civil for the greater good to get something accomplished. Do I like Kitty? No, I think Kitty's a fucking snake. Kitty is a disgusting person. The way she moves, I don't fuck with Kitty. The night before, she's texting me, telling me to off myself.
But
The
you
same
be in
thing
a
she
box
said to
with
you,
her.
Nicole.
But you be in a box with her the next day, talking about Medusa. Fuck out of here. That's some fucking lame
It
ass
wasn't.
shit.
It wasn't about Medusa though, babe. It was about fucking Jen. Either way, it doesn't matter
Box
who it
with
was
somebody
about.
I'm supposed to be friends with and have her back and have the enemy in that box. I don't move like that.
But she did. She did take her accountability for that before when it happened in the box, and she should still hurt over it. I get it, but I do know. I remember last time when we had when Allison was in the box, Allison did admit to all of that and did say that she was wrong for she shouldn't have been in the box with her. If y'all don't remember the first time Allison was in the box over this, she
I
did
mean,
last
and
time.
I feel, and I'm gonna be just real frank, Shireen. I feel like shit is still held over my head to this day about old beef. Things don't get let go. And
Uh-oh,
then we
shit. What do
start
I put
doing
over your head?
this.
Oh,
It's
wait,
not a matter.
are you talking about the situation with her or me?
No,
I'm so
I'm sorry, Nicole. What I'm saying is I feel like our past history still gets held over my head when it comes to Shireen at
How?
times.
How the fuck do I hold it over your head?
Shireen, things are
Everybody's looking at like
mentioned.
Scooby Doo. Like what? If
Things
you
are.
really want me to mention it, I'll mention it, Allison. But I haven't said shit. So I
Kimmy
don't think
J,
you
I'm
want to.
talking about Allison. You, on the other hand, you took accountability for that, but you said it again, and you had your opportunity to tell Nicole she disrespected you, and you wait till weeks later to talk to your friends about it. So you didn't take accountability for shit. And I
And can
liked
I
you.
ask? Can I ask a question? And I'm just, trying to see the parallels in here. It's like I understand
Well,
that you guys.
we gotta speak little language. That's big people language. I don't know
Sorry,
what parallels mean.
sorry. I didn't mean. It.
I have no idea what it means. I'm
What I'm
Carol.
saying is if what you're basically saying is, hey, if I got a problem with you, Nicole, come talk to you, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the
I will
same goes,
fight for
hey,
her.
if, you got, and I mean, it's everybody's in the chat sitting here saying things like this is between me and Shireen. This isn't between me and 215 people, man. And you feel ganged up on when you get up in a box and you got people going at you. It does feel like you're getting ganged up on,
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
this is not about you and her though. It's about you speaking on me and telling somebody to be careful
But
of me.
again, Nicole, it wasn't just about you. The shit that I have experienced on this app, and again, I take my accountability for what
Don't do that. You were speaking on me and you said it.
I felt, again, very hurt by what happened that night, and I should have come and talked to you. And anybody who knows me, Nicole, will tell you, Allison has a hard time coming discussing how she feels. It is one of my biggest downfalls, okay? It's not meant to be personal. I had planned on talking to you, and then things kind of, cooled down, and I didn't think there was really a need. And nothing else has been said since then.
Well,
Like it
Allison
was.
has a problem with confrontation.
I
You have a
do at
problem with
times. I have
confrontation.
to be really fucking upset and angry. Hence why, it took me months to say something about Medusa coming at me. Months and months of lives before I finally bite back. And Shireen can tell you this is very much me. It takes me a long time to
I
finally
don't
say,
want to
hey,
hear Shireen
fuck
no more
you.
because I'm mad that you're fucking saying that I held something over your head when I never did that.
Well, it's how it feels, Shireen.
No, I don't know how the fuck I made you feel like that because you thought, like, I forgave you. I forgave you. Don't even let me open that shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta take your accountability.
You
And
felt it
I'm
was over.
here.
You felt bad
I'm
because
here.
you were in the box with Kitty, knowing what the fuck
You can't blame.
Kitty did to me. You can't blame me on that. I didn't do nothing to you. I haven't said nothing to you, but been cool with you. And
Hey,
ever since
Kelly,
that day,
that was after months and months again of somebody saying shit about me. Yeah, I finally did get in boxes, and both groups fought really hard, and ugly things were said on both sides. But again, that's over with. The stuff with Samantha that I guess you're referring to as well, that's a one-sided thing. I have no problems with that girl. No problems with the woman. I was blamed for something that I did not do to the woman. Period.
yeah, same thing. I mean, I was blamed like you were blaming me. Oh no, Nicole, did you see how Nicole treated us? And I told you how many times, go talk to her, go talk to her, go
You
talk to her.
did. You did. And you know what? Eventually things fizzled out, and I figured, you know what? There's no point to rock the cradle at this point. You know, why pour salt on an old wound? That's
It
the
baffles
only
me.
I'm
It
sorry.
baffles me. It baffles me how you guys could go to Shushu, right? Or I'm assuming it was to Shushu and say, "Do you see how Nicole?" This is what I say about this app. You're able to go to Shushu and complain. You see how Nicole treated us, but as women, if you were never called out for how you, what about how you treated Shushu when you let that when you were in the box with that woman to begin with, whether it was to benefit you or not?
Exactly,
So
exactly,
therefore, as long as it benefits you, it's okay to cross your friends. That makes no
exactly.
sense to me.
That part. That part.
To
I
cross
don't
my
fucking work with the enemies. I don't work with the enemies just to get my point across or to
Right,
get
I
have
would have made
somebody.
her
I don't
speak from
work
the
with the
comments. I
enemies.
would have said
exactly.
respectfully. I would have been like, respectfully, if it was Nicole, it happened to Nicole, my friend, like that, right? I would have been like, respectfully, if she could help with the situation, if she could say in the comments, if she's going to be in a box, I'll get in after her. But I will not sit in a box with somebody who did such and such
You
to my
have
friend.
apologized to Tutu, right, Kimmy? However, you still allowed people that attacked her child in your box. That's not so forgiving, okay? That's something that people are gonna still hold a little bit of a grudge for a while. But you know what I mean? That didn't happen that long ago. Like you can apologize, but is it sincere is the real question. And I honestly didn't. You proved it wasn't. You sat with that. You sat with that. And the only reason why you're mad is because she started attacking you. She started attacking you. That's the only reason why you're mad. At the end of the day, I'm a very easy person to talk to. I really am.
so can
However,
I
pardon?
think in the future, go ahead, Nicole.
At the end of the day, I'm a very, very easy person to talk to. But when I get told that there's being things said behind the scenes, then I have a problem. And then for Kimmy to come up in here and I said I didn't really have that big of a problem with her because she wasn't saying as much as you were, right? She come in here
what
hot.
wasn't being said? Who's so I said more. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you said the most.
So I just wanted to say, so Kimmy, in your situation, you needed Kitty in the box because it benefits, you needed her in the box for your situation. So next time I would say, what benefits you more, Shushu's friendship or that girl helping you with your reputation on an app? I feel like your respect for your friends should be louder than the disrespect for your enemies.
That part.
And that didn't show that day you had her in the box. That's all I'm saying.
Look, what I can say is, Nicole, you say you're very easy to talk to, and the one conversation we had privately, yes, I do feel like, you know what, yeah, you were easy to talk to that night. But then I sit in the chat and stuff like that, and you can be a bit aggressive at times, and that's not a bad thing. But I can tell you, to somebody like me who has issue with sharing, hey, you know what, this bothered me,
You've got mail.
it can be a bit intimidating. And for that, you know what? I should have just come and talked to you, and that's all I can do is say I'm sorry, and it won't happen again. There will not be a repeat of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll accept that, right? It's just, I guess, I guess it's just, I only see you come around when
Yeah, it
you
won't
do.
be a repeat because she'll be not. She's not at me because I said something. I don't give
I'm
a
not
fuck. I'm
mad,
tired of it.
Shireen. I
I'm
would
tired
rather.
of it.
Yeah.
Y'all were making me feel like shit. You know what I'm
Shushu,
saying? And
don't
I
you
didn't do
feel
nothing.
bad? Shushu,
I
don't you
swear they're
feel
always
bad?
trying to make me feel like, I don't like that. That's why I said something to Nicole. And I told them, go speak to Nicole. She's really easy to speak to.
I'll
Yeah.
apologize too goddamn much, and you can't hurt them fucking feelings if you leave them at the gate.
Shushu, don't apologize.
Own that shit.
Oh, Larry!
What Allison said about Nicole has nothing to do with you.
Who is Liz?
With
Don't
who?
apologize for that.
I know, but it's just like, they had a fucking person in their box they know what she did to me. And it's like, you guys make me feel bad.
Nobody's tried to make you
Nashville,
feel
you
bad
Yes,
about
you have,
cold
Kim.
on my
Allison.
legs.
What?
I agree. That is cold. And it hurts.
Liz, hold on.
I
Hold on.
don't like
I
Kitty.
don't think
You
she
know I
knows
don't fuck
anything.
with
But
Kitty.
okay, you don't fuck with Kitty, but she told you to go kill yourself. And then the next day you're in a box with her to prove a point about Jen or Medusa. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with somebody that told me to go kill myself
Do
and that
you?
fucking disrespected my friend and did all that type of shit. It's
So
like you're
again, you are
motherfucking
holding old shit over me.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not.
yes, you are. That's what this spells out. You are still mad about it.
What are you talking about? I'm saying I wouldn't be in a box. Oh my God, Allison, you don't want to go there. I'm telling you, you
Yeah,
don't want to
that
go
doesn't
there.
make any sense
Right.
because she's all she's saying is this girl told you to go unalive yourself
And
and
I
you're
agree.
sitting there. So
But
what is
you
that
haven't
holding
seen me
anything
in
over your
contact with
head?
the woman. You don't.
Jordan,
I haven't talked to her.
Get Jordan out of here. Jordan, I don't fuck with you. I don't know why the fuck you're in here. Get her the fuck out of here.
No, she
Okay.
doesn't have to forgive me, baby girl. I never said she had to.
Thank you.
But if we agree to put things behind us, then we agree to put things behind us.
But how did that have anything to do with that?
Right.
I,
That's what I want to know. How do I make you feel like that? How? Because I don't like Kitty?
I care less about Kitty.
So then how do I make you feel like that when everybody over here is probably giving Scooby-Doo looks like, what the fuck is she talking about? Go ahead, Allison. You want to bring it up? Go ahead. Bring it up.
So
Because you just
basically, what you're
opened it.
saying, Allison, what it looks like for me, what you're saying, Allison, is the only reason why she went to Nicole and told Nicole these things is because she's still holding you account. That's not, if you're
No,
thinking
no, no,
that's
no. That's
why,
not what I'm. No, that's not what I'm
because
saying
I
at all.
haven't heard her mention anything about that box stuff. All she did was come in here and say you should have went to Nicole. That's it. So I don't know, where does she make you feel like that in private? I don't get where you think she's holding
It's
things.
just
No.
how she and I have been interacting with each other the last few weeks. And of course, when I feel some type of way, I'm going to move different. And it's not meant
Oh,
personally.
no. It's because you were called out and you're mad about that. That's what it is. Because I haven't done nothing to you. I haven't done nothing to you for you to feel like that I did that to you. Let's be real. I'm tired of people
Called.
fucking being fake.
She just says you guys have less interaction now. You guys don't interact the way you guys used to. I guess it's changed.
Yeah, ever since she got called out, she's been like, different with me. It's cool. You know?
Reckon, you're obsessed with us over here, you weirdos. Ain't nobody talking about you anymore. Go on about your day and maybe watch your kid.
I think Allison and Shushu need to have a conversation. I think it's
I
what
think they have had conversations.
Or they just need to walk away from each other, one or the other.
That part.
I think, yeah, if you want to, you should walk away from me if you think that I'm holding you, that I'm still holding over something in your head when I forgave you and I haven't said nothing.
I mean, Allison, I don't know. I really don't know because, I felt disrespected because I was, in a box and I got booted and she was still allowed to stay. And I made that very loud and clear and you guys, we cleared it up, but you guys wanted to talk about me instead of 2 minutes after. So it feels like you guys want the drama and I can give you the drama if you want it. You know what I
I
mean?
don't want problems with you or anybody else. I don't even want the problems with Medusa. Like, quite honestly, I
Uh-huh.
am not that type of
I
person
don't, I
usually.
don't believe that part. I mean, maybe not
Exactly.
me, but
I can tell you, I get, as far as Medusa goes, when you are talked on endlessly for months on end and you stay quiet, you finally get sick of it and you blow.
yeah,
And
yeah. But when do you move on? No, you know what I mean.
when do
I
I move
usually blow
on? When she
regardless.
stops talking about me. That's all I ask. Keep my name out of your mouth. That's all I ask from her. Don't
I
talk
mean,
about me.
she
I
is
won't
just
talk about you.
shit.
Huh?
It just seems like you're pretty. I don't know. I get it. I get it that you don't want to be talked on. No, I get it.
Like, that's all I ask. If she wants to mention something about me, just don't put my name in it. You can say this girl, this woman, this whatever. Don't put my name in it.
I
That's all
just feel
I.
like we should all stop giving her any type of attention because this is what she wants.
I agree.
People to feel sorry, and that's how she gets money sent to
It's what's
her.
keeping her active.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
disagree with that. And it's.
I mean, it's up to everybody else what they want to do. I'm just saying, like, this lady has taken people for their money, has
I
lied,
can.
has betrayed people, has done so many things, and we are giving her exactly what she wants, and that's attention for sympathy for her.
I. I mean, I can agree to move on and not say shit about her moving forward. That's
I mean,
not. It's
that's up
not
to
hard for
you.
me.
I'm not going to be mad either way. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just saying what we are giving her.
It is giving her attention. I agree.
Yes, and that's exactly what she wants. And then she wants to cry, they're bullying me, and then lie and she's going to unalive herself, and it's going to be everybody's fault. Like, it's weird. It's really weird behavior. I think they're outside.
I like that sound. It sounds like the rain. And it's so relaxing.
I am. I'm sorry. It is
Well,
raining
Kimmy
here.
J, you handle your business. I've never heard her say your name before, but you do you, sweetie pie. Why do you care who lies on you anyways? Do you care about anybody? Listen, whoever believes in her lies believes in her. So why would you care to defend yourself against it? Anybody who believes those lies, keep them away from you. She's doing you a favor. Why do you care to defend her and
Timmy
correct
J,
her
you're a
lies?
bit feisty. You're a bit
Who
feisty for
cares?
me.
Look,
Um,
I hate being lied on. I do. It pisses me off. It rubs me the wrong way.
Facts.
I mean,
I
I'm lied
understand
on
that.
every single day
I
by
know you
like
are.
20 fucking people. I feel that 100%. But at the end of the day, like, I know when I gotta be like, yo, it's a joke to me now, I make it fun. You know what I mean? Timmy J, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I don't know why you keep acting like that in the comments. You're about to get blocked by me. And I actually did not have that problem with you. I just wanted you to understand that you came in here like a fucking like
Okay,
you
so do
last
you
time.
then, girl?
I think what she's saying is about Danielle. I don't think she's trying to.
That's
I
what she's
don't think
talking
that's.
about. And I don't care. She could keep lying on me. Okay, then go defend innocence, girl. Go ahead. Go prove your
So
innocence.
I had her back when it came to Medusa. I also had your back.
Yeah,
But
you
at the
have.
same time, when I feel like I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it because I know I'm giving her what she wants.
It's beating a dead horse. I understand that.
And she has major issues. She has drug issues. I've seen proof of that, right? She has mental issues. She don't know how to take care of her own dog, bro. Like, fucking weird. She's weird, and I'm not willing to give her attention anymore. Not like that, unless it got really ugly. You know what? I mean, when she was sitting there talking shit about me for the past week now, I really don't give a fuck. You know, I wouldn't care if anybody stopped sending me anything about her because I can't stand her.
Listen, anybody who wants to know about Savage, you want to know about me, and you want to know who I am, all you do is go to a record live and ask Sassy about me. Listen to everything she has to say, then come back and block me. Okay? So anybody who wants to know about me, go to a record live while Sassy's in there and say, "Can you tell me about that bitch Savage?" Listen to everything she says, and then come back and block me.
I know
Anybody
you were
who's
talking about Danielle, Kimmy, but you're very, very defensive. This is what I'm saying. I gotta answer this. Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, Kimmy, you were very defensive for the. She didn't even have a problem with you or anything. You just came in here wiling out. I can't send to you. I'm just saying, anybody who wants to know about me, you go over there to a Wreck-It Live and mention my name to Sassy, and she will tell you all about me. She'll tell you where I live. She'll tell you all the last names I've used. She'll let you know anything and everything you need to know about me. And you listen and you come back and block me. Hello, villain.
I think when you
I
cut,
thought
I
you were
think it can
hiding
be.
today.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think when it can be intimidating to, and it is, I can tell you, like, it was intimidating to come in here. It was intimidating the last time shit popped off, you know, if I'm being real honest. And I think sometimes inflections in our voice can come off like we're, yeah, or things that we say because you're thinking right on the spot. You haven't really thought about what's going to be said, you know, in a prior, where you can have a prior conversation if something's scheduled, so on and so forth. And I think that might be what's going on. I think she's just like, whoa, like, it can feel intimidating when you're up in one of these boxes and multiple people are, you know,
So here's
throwing
the
things.
thing, though. Kimmy, I don't get what she's saying when she says I don't like being spoke on, and then
She's talking
that's
about
none of.
Danielle.
Oh, okay, because she said when she came in here because nobody was speaking on her. Hi, Nan.
Well, Allison, you did have to know, surely you knew, that Nicole was going to call you out.
I mean, that's common sense.
And I respect that. I get that. I look, it
And I
wasn't
didn't
meant
even
to be
really call you
malicious.
out like I normally do. I usually, and that's where I don't get why Kimmy came in so hot like she did. I wasn't rude to her. Nobody was rude to her. But she come in with pure disrespect, and that I will never respect. And I will never respect anybody. I want to make it very clear for anybody. I'm actually a very, very good person to talk to. I'm not always rah, rah, rah. You know, if you're my people, you're my people. I'm willing to have a conversation with you. Even if I don't agree with you, that doesn't mean I'm going to pop off with you. I wasn't, that's just, that doesn't mean that. Listen, I walked away from Doc. I haven't been dragging him, right? I walked away. He's a fool, right? But I haven't been going at him. I haven't did what I wanted to do, honestly. I walked away from him, washed my hands with that. But if anybody has any kind of issues with me, I would greatly appreciate not to talk about me and just talk to me.
And moving,
And
sorry.
one more thing. And for anybody to say they feel disrespected, well, you can't get mad when I top your disrespect to me. And that's exactly what happened. I topped the disrespect. I got mad because there was a girl in there that you guys called your friend, and she was, and I didn't come for you guys. I came for her, but I was still mad at you guys for even allowing her to be in there with you because she was her friend, and I haven't had a discussion with people like that yet. Not even nothing about that, but those are my personal feelings. And then she was allowed to stay in, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, That was disrespectful to me and Shushu. So, and I know you guys took your, you
Right. And another thing that I want to say is you want me to feel how you feel with Sherry. There's somebody, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but she hasn't
Shirley.
done anything to me, and like what Kitty's done to me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't take my,
And look, Shirley
feelings.
and I need to have a conversation. It's again another one of those examples of I feel some type of way and I have a hard time discussing it. And I'm willing to sit there and own that. This has been an issue all of my life. Now, if you would have met me 20 years ago, I wouldn't have a conversation. I'd avoid it like the plague. So, I'm here. I'm trying to address it.
I'm
It's
sorry,
all
I don't mean to cut you off, but to whoever's
please.
listening over in the other live, whoever tatted nurses, Doc didn't walk away from shit. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Doc got caught being a fucking liar.